Oh, I could say that all day. But you do that to pick something up. What is this? Who gave us fat? Was that a black woman? I see you, you see me, that's what like this, you know, but I'm positive, yo. I'm anonymous Beanie Man and not for short, and we're about to watch this video by Dyquell Dontae called The Mainstreamification of Queer Lingo. I feel like I have strong thoughts about this. I don't quite know what exactly, but I just know I'm gonna be talking shit, so that's the plan. Watch this shit with me, y'all.
In a car,
Wait, the same mess when he went to Las Vegas for a day and stayed a week. Now clock that type of tea.
What is no shade?
They've been saying clock that T since the 90s. You know, this is interesting because flop has also been around since like the 60s. Like the term flop and like flopping flop era, that's been around since like the 60s and 80s. I'm pretty sure. This is very interesting how everybody talks like black and queer people just offhandedly without having to be gay.
No shade means no offense. It means
He's cute.
Not to offend you. It's usually used before you say something that really is offensive, but it might be taken as offensive. So you say no shade. That dress looks fierce on you. But it's not being offensive. It's like you're telling your girlfriend that she looks bad.
No
what about when
shade.
somebody says she's Judy?
But it's still shady. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's how catty gays can be backhanded. This no shade. Like, girl, shut the fuck up.
She's Judy. Oh, she's.
Honey, where'd you get those shoes, girl?
I got these from the thrift.
Yes, they look like they've been thrift-wrapped and thrown in the garbage, girl. Where'd you get them, Forever 21?
Girls cannot take.
Honey, I took a picture, got a wallet size stamp, and wore a t-shirt, Miss Mama. Yes.
Tried it.
Yes, I did.
Tried
honey.
it.
Honey, I did try your shoes, girl. You tried to wear no shoes.
What is this ghetto?
Something what you're not gonna do.
What I am gonna do, Mama. What I am going to
try to
do,
read
Mama.
my boots.
Girl, I'm gonna
Let's
read
get
the
to
boots for
sneaker.
bloods, girl. What I am going to do, girl, is read
Boots. Oh my god, what is
you for boots and for
this?
blood for them shoes, Mama.
I'm sorry, but like gay lingo entered
Oh.
like mainstream like lingo or mainstream media or whatever the just takes me aback every time. Like I'm never
Isn't this the guy who ironed his hamster?
gonna be used to it. I'm not like if you hang around a bunch of girls now and like they like making fun of a guy, you gonna start calling him DL. He DL. Spell DL. You don't know what the that is. I was talking to my manager today and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come in tomorrow. She was like, yeah, and be on time, no shade. No shade. What the do you know about shade?
You know what? Y'all
Be on time, no shade. Clearly she's being shady because she's insinuating that you're late, that you're regularly late enough for her to have to remind you to be on time. No shade. That I just said that. People use no shade to be backhanded when it originated from not being shady.
get on my nerves real bad. You know, y'all done stole shade and clock it and tea and what's the tea and body tea and oh it's given. Y'all done stole all of it. And I'm pretty sure it's
And chopped. Chopped is everybody's favorite go-to. I be saying clip.
just have forgotten about in this moment. And now you want to steal another one.
What?
I'm gonna speak for me. Any other gay who looks like me and is of
He's
the
cute too.
similar age.
Real cute.
Don't call me no punk.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that while y'all here stealing shit with your stealing ass. Don't steal that one. That one is like trying to steal the N-word.
I just saw two straight boys.
Punk. I wasn't really called a punk growing up. I can't really remember. But yeah, I don't really like that word, I think. I don't like how it feels when I say it. Faggot? Oh, I could say that all day. Faggot, faggot, faggot. But I can understand exactly how other gay niggas, how other gay men and gay people would not prefer to be called faggot because they're offended by it. Me? Call me that while you fucking me. Like,
Is joking on a podcast saying that they're serving. This is what happens when you misstep and allow African vernacular queer lingo and ballroom scene vernacular to trespass into white gay territory or straight territory or just white territory, period.
you're speaking facts, but like, where we at, girl? Girl, where's we at, girl? Are we at home?
take it and start thinking that it's theirs to utilize in any capacity that they so desire. It's the same thing that we've seen with the concept of dip and them calling it a death drop, or this being turned into this instead. Y'all are appropriators of cultures that y'all know nothing.
Oh yeah, it was that. It was like silently clapping. And now everybody's like, clock that T, clock that T. You do that to pick something up. What is this?
Nothing of. And I am so sick of it. I am
No.
overstimulated with fatigue and aggravation with you. I just want to go outside and start doing cartwheels.
I don't care that much. The world is going to do what the world wants. I mean, look at how many people want to be black. BBL. And I know it's like Brazilian butt lift, but...
Out of anger and frustration.
As someone who's black and queer,
What do the Brazilians...
always notice how the way we talk gets picked up before we do. Words that feel natural to me, words I've heard growing up in the gay scene or online, has somehow become mainstream all over the world. People repeat the lingo all the time, sometimes without knowing that they come from people who had to create a language just to feel safe, seen, or understood. They tried to call out lingo TikTok slang or Gen Z slang, but it really is black queer
And it's
lingo.
fucking not.
It didn't just start as a trend though. It started as a connection. When the world wasn't built for us, we built our own spaces and our own ways of speaking. Ballroom culture played a huge role in that. And ballroom wasn't just about performances or a competition. For some, it was the only way to survive. Our language had a meaning. To read someone, to throw shade, to say someone served or ate, those words have rules, intentions, and history behind them. And while part of me feels very proud to see how influential black queer culture has become, another part of me feels a loss. What
Hell
once carried
yeah.
weight has now become a joke, a catchphrase, or just an aesthetic. What makes it frustrating to me is knowing that
An aesthetic for straight people. Because all of us, like, I just don't understand it, how straight men find acting gay towards each other funny. Because when that would happen to me in high school, I'm a do it or nothing nigga. Like, don't tell me you're gonna suck my dick and I get on your knees and suck this dick, nigga. Any nigga that's ever told me that he was gonna suck my dick got on them knees and went to work on sucking his dick. So don't play with me like that. I don't like when niggas play with me and fake gay all that. Actually, it's not funny. It's not funny. That's actually dog whistling. Low key. You know, low key. I have not had straight friends for real since fucking elementary school, but instances after that in my high school years and in my adult years, my young adult years now, I'm 20. Niggas will dog whistle gay shit and be funny but like be gay to see how far they'll go with you because they themselves are on the low or uncomfortable with going all the way, or I don't know, I don't know, but it's very odd, mind fucky, psychological, I don't know what the fuck you would call that, but it's strange.
Sexualities, voices, and our existence feels comfortable borrowing with the way we speak. We constantly get judged, harassed, and sometimes punished just for being ourselves. But our lingo gets a pass though. People who have never defended us still use our words, laugh with our slang, and profit off the culture that we've built without us. Now, I'm not here to police people on what words they should use because I get it. Black queer culture is influential and creative, period. But let's be for real. A lot of you who are not within our community are not really our allies for real. So why use it? But
Exactly.
Anyway, let's unpack this and talk more about it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Dontae, and I'm back again with another video.
Don't be gay. Don't be gay.
Happy New Year's to you guys.
You look good in this shirt.
Everybody, whatever goals and dreams y'all have going on, please make it your business to do so. I don't want to hear nobody talking about it. Just do it. Now,
yes,
as you guys can see with the title,
that's what irritates me. I stopped being I'm gonna do this, and this nigga, and just shut up and do it. Like, the concept of failure shouldn't be in your mind until you move, until you know, that really shouldn't even be a concept at all. But you know, I get that it's hard to not think about failing, but I'm trying to get to a point where failure is not in the formula and whatever happens happens.
The mainstreamification of queer lingo. Now, it's nothing new under the sun. When you get on TikTok, Facebook, whatever, you are going to see people use the queer lingo down, whether it's clock that T, whether it's clock it, whether it's throwing shade.
I just clocked out of that T. All my bad bitches in the chat, I just clocked that nigga T. I'm talking about clock it. Some bad little shit taught me how to do this. Clock it! Clock it!
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Snuck in. That clip is bitch, I know you fucking lying. This nigga, this is Marlon, right? He was trying to like say somebody else was gay. Like, I don't know if it was 50 Cent, but he was trying to say somebody was gay and try to use sexuality as a way to emasculate somebody. Yet he's sitting up here talking about clock that T, doing a fag accent. Go to hell, my nigga. What is you doing? This isn't funny. It's corny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm definitely not the target demographic.
Snuck in here, clock it. Went through our stuff, clock it. Stole the phone, clock it.
Okay, now when it comes to black women, I'm more lenient because of, lesbianism. But, straight black women definitely use, everybody uses. Yeah, no, I shouldn't be lenient, according to sexuality. I retracted from this mindset when I reacted to a different Dyquell video, but I wasn't recording, and it took me to the end of the video to realize I wasn't recording, and I was going in. I was making points, but it'll never see the light of day because I was not recording. But that video that I watched after this one really changed my perspective. And no, does that make me homophobic if I'm lenient towards other sexualities for using our lingo, but it's only black straight women? That's not good. That's not good. So let me check that. I'll come back.
You see a lot of people use it in their vocabulary now.
Which what?
You see a lot of people use it in their vocabulary now.
Oh.
And I'm here to say, I don't think a lot of us queer people are offended. I don't think we are even mad about it.
Yeah, no, I don't give a damn.
Me the most, just speaking for myself, I don't like the fact how a lot of y'all are very homophobic, very transphobic.
Yes, we're speaking from the same standpoint. It's the matter of the lack of respect, yet you want to dabble and stick your hands so deep in culture that you have no business in. That didn't nobody fight for you to be a part of, boo. You just stuck yourself up in here, girl.
And how society treats us, but y'all want to use our slang though.
Like,
that's my only issue when it comes to this. But I wanted to bring this conversation to the forefront because somebody did mention it to me in the comment section. I can't remember what video it was, but I want to talk about it today. As we start to get deeper into this video, we're going to get into the crevices of queer lingo. Where did it come from? Where was the birthplace? I also want to have a very interesting conversation with you guys about how black women feel as though they're the ones that started the lingo. Basically, some of them are saying that we're taking their lingo. So I kind of want to get into that. There's some black women that really feel like the whole clock it and shade, they're the ones that started it. And then after that, we're going to react to
who gave us faggot? Was that a black woman? I hope it wasn't a black woman that gave us faggot. I hope it was the
couple of TikToks. I think I only found one or two.
Because why would you want to claim? Why would you want to claim creation of what is it called? Vernacular? Because this is I feel like on the same level as black sense and the way black people speak. This is on the same caliber, I would argue. Why would you want to claim that if it's so specific to tying into our sexuality? Why would you want, as a straight person, to claim the creation of that?
Now, before we get further into this conversation, I do want to get into the definition of queer lingo. So queer lingo is a rich, evolving slang rooted in African-American vernacular English and Black culture, used for unique expression, survival, and community. When it comes to queer lingo for me, as someone who came out at 18, I was very new to the gay scene. At the time, I was already exposed to gay men, whether it was on TV shows, whether it was on the films I watched on YouTube growing up. At an early age, I was kind of already picking up on the lingo, but I knew now that I'm gay and I'm out the closet, I wanted to get a hold of the damn lingo, no tea, no shade. Now, it was this creator at the time who I used to watch heavily around 2019, 2020. Created by the name of
No,
Shay.
I'm joking. Oh, Shay, bitch. See, one day somebody gonna say me. But yeah, no, I used to watch Shay too. I don't know what pronouns they use, but I love that song "Who Want It."
was very like at its peak at that time, and she used to always get on Big O Live. If you don't know what that is, that's like an app where you go live at, but basically she would get on that live and she
You
would
better
invite
rock,
people to her panel.
bitch.
She would host the panel. It'll be all kinds of queer people, from trans women, from trans men to young gay black boys. They would all come together. They would kiki, they would joke around, they would read each other, they would argue each other down. And as I'm watching it, I'm just picking up on all the slang. Like, it was just so much to take in. I'm gonna kind of throw in a clip of what I'm talking about.
Go ahead. How does it feel to know that they try to use a defibrillator to bring your tongue back to life, but it's still
Dang, the whole gag is, I'm still eating it up, that's the whole gag.
Oh yeah, I've been saying gagged a lot, and I need to chill out because it hits the way I need it to hit. That's why I use it, but I say it a lot now, and I'm like, nah, because I've been telling my little sister she gags, but not in a way that's eating, in a way that's regurgitating and throwing up like a horse. Girl, no.
I will ask you a question, but they already been tearing you up with those allegations. I'm gonna pay that.
So that clip does not do me justice, but y'all know how YouTube policies is. If I throw in all the damn clips, they will take the video down due to profanity. But that was my, I guess you can say that was my way of learning more about the queer lingo and, like, you know, the things to say. And as I was starting to be around more of my friends and my family and stuff, they would pick up on the things.
I wonder if is that why my channel is struggling, because I cuss too much? Because I'm funny? I'm pretty, nigga. Look at these. Now, I have a yellow light shining on me to bring out my brown in my skin, and it's canceling my yellow teeth. So it looks like I have pearly whites, but I do not. But I'm pretty. So where's the community? I'm not shallow. I have values and morals and standards and practices. You just gotta watch me long enough to learn them. Where y'all at?
And they thought it was fun, so they kind of put it into their vocabulary. Now, I'm saying all this to say, again, we don't have a problem with it. Black queer culture is very iconic, so people are going to take it. It just is what it is. But I feel like if you're going to use it, respect the gays, be our allies, and be genuine about it, and don't be homophobic and transphobic. It's like, if you're those four things, why are you even saying stuff like this? I don't understand it. That's when I'm going to start to police you about it, because it's like, baby, you don't fuck with us for real, but you want to use the lingo. And that leads us to the historical context of queer lingo.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused...
The story starts in the ballroom scene. In the 1920s and 30s, in the streets of Harlem in New York City, Black and Latino queer folks built spaces that made us feel seen, in a world where we felt invisible and overlooked. Drag balls were a lot of our escape, where we felt like stars, having something to look forward to. Ballroom is the birthplace of our language. This is where we read each other down, threw shade like confetti, and celebrated realness like it was oxygen. Every word carried layers too. It was humor, our identity, and survival all in one. Take reading, for instance. Reading wasn't just about letting someone have it, but the artistry behind it spoke volumes. Throwing shade was another one, letting someone say the unsayable in a way only our community could understand.
She didn't deserve it. All of them, the judges knew it too. But she was terrible. And her explanation for why she wanted the money, to put it in the bank. She's not.
This is from 1968? What?
And her explanation for why she wanted the money, to put it in the bank. She's not getting any money because Sabrina is not going to pay her. They're good friends. It's only publicity, and it's bad publicity for Holland or the rest, because I'm declared as one of the uglier people of the world.
And next time she should drop her outfit off at the cleaners before she wears it on stage.
She better get the hell back to Philadelphia, because she's one of the worst. And where's Miss Sabrina?
And serving honey, that's how you took a
Girl, Sabrina, you better duck, girl. I think she's talking about Carpenter.
Your outfit, your energy, your whole presence screaming, I exist and I will not be ignored. In the 1960s and 70s, when things were beginning to become more political, with the civil rights movement, racial segregation, and white supremacy, and the early gay liberation movements, which demanded visibility and rights for queer people, the ballroom scene had evolved into more structured systems, with houses functioning as chosen families for queer youth who were rejected by their biological families.
I'm 15.
What time is it?
Damn, boy, look at the time over there. 2:26.
And how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 13.
13 and you out here at 2:20? Where you live?
Me, I live in Harlem.
And why you down here? Where's your mother?
I don't have a mother.
Everybody has a mother, or you wouldn't be here. Where's your mother?
She's gone.
Where's your father?
He's gone too.
So who you live with?
With a friend.
And you do?
I live with my mother in the Bronx.
And y'all just hanging out like this?
Hanging out right there inside.
A lot of these kids that I meet now, they come from such sad backgrounds, you know, broken homes, or no home at all.
With their kind. Right. It's probably just like a community. In a religious community, they want to pray together a lot, right? Well, this gay community, they might want to, or they like want to be together. They treat each other like sisters or brothers. Or brothers, or, you know, like I say, oh, that's my sister because she's gay too, now I'm gay.
This double exclusion.
You know, I love to see it, and one thing I wish for myself is that I was more confident and coming out earlier.
Not only community formation, but also the evolution of Black queer lingo during this era. Terms like shade, reading, serving, and realness were deeply tied into the ballroom life and carried meanings that could only be fully understood within that context. The first time the world began noticing our lingo was in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Documentary Paris is Burning was released. This documentary showcased the lives of ballroom, sharing their stories and letting mainstream audiences into our world.
You know what I mean?
You know what Paris means?
Exactly. Butch Queen.
Butch Queen. Butch Queen.
I used to be a 24/7. I used to drag all the time.
24/7.
24 hours a day.
24 hours, 7 days a week. What a great term. Okay, yeah.
That's a gay term? What?
Let me ask you, you said, I have to remember that, 24/7, because I'm going to say that from now on. You know, Joan, are you unhappy? 24/7, baby. I mean, it's just, cool. Give me some more slang. Give me some names, some slang phrases.
Girl, SpongeBob, shut the hell up. You don't need no more of what the fuck we got to offer. Get you some hair dye and girl.
Let's see, what's there? Over. Meaning
what?
Over.
Over meaning
good.
Over means good.
Yeah, fierce.
Fierce means?
Same thing.
That's fierce.
Fab.
That's over.
Short for
Fab.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Short for fabulous.
Yeah.
Learn the taste.
Fab. Oh my God, we've been saying this shit for decades. Oh my God, nothing is new under the sun for real. It's new to you. It really is new to you. Cause this shit is new to me. Bitch.
Which means?
Learn how to dress when you walk in the category and someone's really giving it to you, then you're supposed to learn it.
Okay.
During this time, Madonna released a song called Vogue, which brought Vogue into global attention.
For any day, any flow, Campax has you covered.
Taxes was feeling unwelcome.
For those of us in the community, this was bittersweet. On one hand, our words, our dances, our style were finally being seen. But on the other hand, the recognition rarely extended to the people who created them. The moves and phrases became commodities, stripped of context, while the community itself remained marginalized. By the 2000s and 2010s, queer Black lingo entered mainstream spaces by storm. TV shows like RuPaul's Drag Race and Pose, these shows showcase most Black queer lingo and both amplify millions of viewers. Then social media happened, which accelerated the spread, making phrases like sickness, slay, is given.
Ill football players. I don't like it. You know, I don't like straight men who present as straight doing gay shit. It just makes me cringe and I think it's corny. I'm sorry. I maybe that's like projection a little bit. Maybe there's something extra. Maybe you can argue that, but I don't like it. What are you doing, dude? People actually find this like charming at the very least. Cause I'm just like, I mean, I'm not offended, and it doesn't really stick with me. But it's just okay. That's the punchline. That's the punchline. That's all you got? Okay.
A-T, clock that T,
Clock
and
it.
many more accessible far beyond the room.
Have I done that? Have I?
Where they were born. But now that these words have become everyday speech for millions of people across the globe, I'm not going to lie. The lingo has become diluted. I'm still gagging on people calling our lingo Gen Z slang and TikTok lingo like, ew, no. Queer Black lingo did not exist for entertainment. It existed because we needed it. It created belonging, provided instruction, and transformed exclusion into power. Its movement into mainstream culture is a testament to its brilliance, but also a reminder of the work still needed to honor the people behind it. When we remember
he's fabulous. Yes. Wow.
We preserve the resilience.
Oh, look at this one.
Even today, as these words appear on screens and memes and in speeches.
Wait. Dyquell, you talking and you got these two clips. Wait. This is just like that other video where he was not Dyquell's video, but there was a different video where this gay guy was laying out his whole life trauma, and I'm sitting in the video dancing. I hope he never sees that.
Its origins, we do more than preserve.
How long will it?
We preserve the resilience, creativity, and life of Black queer community.
Yeah.
Even today, as these words appear on screens and memes and in speech everywhere, they carry traces of survival. Even when society tries to erase us, we find ways to speak, laugh, and thrive. And that, more than anything, is worth remembering. That is my take when it comes to the historical context of queer lingo. Y'all let me know how I did. I think I did good. Now, I kind of want to get into a little bit more of the conversation with Black women feeling the way they feel about lingo and how they feel like we've taken it from them. So as I was on TikTok, just watching.
I need to hear more about this because
They're giving their spill on it. And of course, a lot of people within the queer community do not really appreciate it. They feel like, like I mentioned in historical context, a lot of things have become a lot more diluted, being that people have more access to our lingo. But as I'm going through the comment section, there were a plethora of Black women just basically feeling like it started with them first. Now, when it comes to Black women and when it comes to the ballroom scene, I can honestly admit, even people within ballroom back in the days will tell you how they were inspired by their aunties, how they were inspired by their mothers. I think when it comes to Black women and
But that goes without saying. I think it's different. I think it's completely different to, what am I trying to say here? Like the concept of inspiration, something being based and derived from, those all coincide, but I would argue they're different because there's different levels of what you put into what. That's what makes it different from each other, as far as inspo, basing, and being derivative. But my point is, no.
The lingo thing, I genuinely feel like Black women did not start the lingo with clock that T.
Yeah, because the femininity, if anything, the beauty, the fashion, if anything, that's yes. If anything, yes.
That I don't think
But the link
started that per se, but I do think some of us a Black woman to a certain
I'm sorry.
And I think that's probably where the confusion lies. I think another reason why some folks may feel like Black women have started, because when you watch these popular shows now like Baddies, you see these women use our lingo all the time.
Come get that ass beat right now. Alexa, step off the sprinter van. Come. You know what time it is.
Come. Score Miss
Sick and tired of this bitch, Biggie. Bitch, why the fuck you think you on bitch's mind when it comes to anything? Oh, you ain't even on your mind. Clock it.
You see that.
The topic aside, I can't believe people watch Baddies because the Bad Girls Club was bad enough. Okay, it was bad enough. But this is worse. This is worse than the Bad Girls Club. And I would argue this is minstrelsy. Is this not what Tyler Perry's doing? But with actual women?
That all the time. And I was even gagging when I was watching Paris is Burning before filming this or whatever, and seeing the guy say come. Like, I genuinely thought the girls on Now This TV had came up with this lingo child, but no, the gays been doing this for years. So it's just like, it's crazy. I think people don't necessarily give Black trans women credit as they should. I feel like if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't necessarily be having all the gagging vocab that we have today. I feel like they contributed a lot to the ballroom scene in terms of just like lingo, like the way they carry themselves as well, the way they dress, the way they operated, like their voices and all of that.
And I don't know if this even contributes, but I'm going to be careful how I word this. Being overlooked in the past had its advantages because the ballroom culture was created, but it was a lot easier, I would argue, because the lack of knowledge and information to pass. It was a lot easier to pass. With that being in mind, you could have easily been intersex and trans without anybody ever knowing. And then, ballroom, black woman. The whole time it's a trans Black woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? So, like,
So I'm not in ballroom, and I don't even consider myself ballroom adjacent, but I've been around girls in ballroom. I know the girls in ballroom. So we need some clarification here around Butch Queen, because I'm seeing that title get used very loosely, and it's getting a little ridiculous. It's kind of like the whole shablam and death drop versus a dip I see happening here. It's like we're losing meanings for words and titles. At least from my understanding, everybody ain't a Butch Queen. You just can't call anybody a Butch Queen.
I'm Trey.
This is another point I want to bring up, because when it comes to Black American culture, it does not get the same respect as every other culture, right? Every other culture can be like, this is sacred. Any old body can't use this term. Any old body can't call themselves this. They can't call themselves that. But when it comes to Black Americans and the culture that was developed here in this country, everybody wanna take a piece and then be like, chill out. Traditions and cultures are supposed to be shared.
Right.
So it's okay.
And then wanna holler and cry gatekeeping. We just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Americans to give a piece of their culture to the whole world, while everybody gets a gatekeep.
Go eat some damn noodles.
Sacred.
The fuck? Share culture. Go eat some fucking pack of ramen noodles. Clock that shit.
One of you.
Even though I feel how I feel about people taking our lingo and stuff, I just feel like if you just don't support us, don't use it. If you're not really for us for real, don't use it. And it's just some gay people who feel like, hey, I don't give a fuck if you are allies. I don't want to hear it. Like, y'all don't even know what it really means for real. You got the girls calling the dudes they deal with DL trades. It's funny. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this topic. I really wanted to.
And it's the fact that, okay, thank you for the lovely video, Dyquell. These titties are staring at me, girl. Get them all. I get excited when I see big strong men with big titties. Ooh, I'm flustered. Okay. Yeah, we really got to start, I don't know, doing what, because everybody's gonna say and do whatever they want, but openly saying your boyfriend is DL trade, there's nothing wrong. See, look, there's nothing wrong with being DL, but there's a problem with it if you maneuver your lifestyle in a negative way and you're purposefully hurting people just to hide the fact that you like dick and balls, okay? It's never that serious, but for some people it is that serious. Niggas end up dead over this. But I had a friend, an ex-friend, who you've seen on this channel, who was like loud and proud about it, how she could never date a bisexual nigga because doo-doo dick on doo-doo, like I can't doo-doo dick. And it's like, girl, that is so ugly and tacky. You should not think like that because you technically never really know whose sexuality is what. Men don't put themselves out there as people as it is. So why the fuck would they tell you they like dick in their ass or they like putting they dick in butt? What why would they tell you that? So when a nigga she was talking to got exposed for shaking his butt cheeks and fucking with other niggas and being DL, she went off on him and just further pushed the concept of men being scared to come out because they'll be attacked for who they are. And it's the fact that I'm pretty sure he was just hiding the fact that he was gay. I don't even think this nigga was cheating on her or nothing. I think he just hid the fact that he was gay and he cheated on somebody in the past. And then she found out he was gay. So she made him twerk bare butt cheek with the booty hole out in the camera. But she still ended up telling everybody he was gay. So, not my ex-friend, but the girl before that. And then my ex-friend ended up getting with him. And then she told me and then chewed him out. And then told everybody else he was DL and gay. So, it's crazy that you would like outwardly say that about somebody when that's such a huge issue. Like, it just goes to show how much people don't know, and it really is diluted. Like, DL trade, first of all, trade, let's get that out the way. To be trade, you already have to be gay. To be trade in the first place, you already have to be gay. I'm pretty sure the concept of trade is somebody who has the illusion of being straight, but is actually a gay nigga. That's, I guess, that's what, based on context clues. Okay, based on context clues. So you're saying you know your boyfriend is already gay and DL and he trade? Like, oh my god.